Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Jitendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Today I am going to talk about self-realization. What does it mean and how will we get self-realization? Krishna, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana. Here clearly ask Arjuna to identify the soul, the difference between the soul and body. When we try to understand the difference between the soul and body, then we will surely get a self-realization through Bhakti Yoga, through Gyan Yoga, through Karma Yoga, and and through Sankhya Yoga, we will get a self-realization to know our connection, our relation with God. That is called self-realization. We just have to identify our relation with the Supreme Personality of God at Madhusudan Mukunda Murari. That is called self-realization. Madhav, Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Krishna. We are clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In order to identify yourself, you just have to understand you are the soul, you are not body. And through the medium of the soul, you will have to get a progression as well as a regression, and it can only happen the progression and regression of the body of the soul. It can only happen if the soul is situated into the body. If soul is not situated from body, situated into body, and if the soul is departed from the body, the soul progression and regressions both are be retarded, both are to be retarded. So this is what Madhusudan stated, this is what Krishna stated, this is what Madhava stated. And in order to get self-realization, know yourself as a soul, know yourself as a soul, and you have to know yourself as a non-doer of anything. You don't have any right to get any kind of future expectation of your karma. This is why, in order to get self-realization, you have to keep yourself with you in all conditions, whether success or failure, whether happiness or distress, whether auspicious or inauspicious things. In any condition, you have to keep yourself equiposed. So, this kind of equanimity of mind, that is called self-realization. बुद्धि युक्त जहातीय उभय सुकृत दुष्कृत तस्मात् योग युजस yoga karma su kausalam. Means the all kind of work is the art of yoga. So we just have to understand these things. When we can equip ourselves in all condition, success or failure, happiness, distress, whether summer or winter, any season, we will be neutral in all condition, and we will be without any expectation. Then we will surely get the supreme personality of Godhead Madhava. Otherwise, we are not able to get supreme personality Godhead, because Krishna is there, Madhusudan is there, Murari is there, and in order to get self-realization, we just have to totally surrender to Lord Krishna. All kind of karma we have to surrender to Lord Krishna. Even our breath, our action, our work, our thought, our eyesight, our hearing, our all the senses, everything we have to surrender to Lord Krishna. And in order to get self-realization, we have to regulate our senses by our sensory organs, because our desire and our expectation both are our real enemy, and we have to curb that enemy. We have to win over from this enemy. Otherwise, this enemy will destroy our real knowledge. That is called self-realization knowledge. And that self-realization knowledge will definitely not help us to get a supreme abode, the final destination. This is the supreme abode of Lord Krishna. So, if you really want to get the final destination, supreme abode of Lord Krishna, you have to regulate your senses by your sensory organs. You have to regulate your eyes. You have to regulate your means five senses are there. Your eye, five sensory organs are there. Eye, your nose, your mouth, your ear, and your hand means your skin. So what you have to touch, what you have to speak, what you have to hear, and what you have to see, and what you have to touch. If you regulate your senses by your sensory organ, then your mind can be controlled. And if your mind has been controlled by you, if your mind is controlled by you, then what happens? Then your intelligence will be under control of you. And if your intelligence has been controlled by you, then you will surely reach the final supreme destination, that is called self-realization. That your soul can be controlled, and your soul, you will get a clear way. You can see the clear way to get self-realization. To you can see the clear way to see the Lord Krishna. You can realize the relation between you and Lord Krishna. So in order to get establish the relation between Lord Krishna and you just have to understand, because all the living creatures are only created by Lord Krishna. All the creations are only because of Lord Krishna. He is a creator as well as a destroyer. Because Krishna, this is why Krishna stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Aham Buddhi Dadami Yogam. I am giver of intelligence. So, and Krishna here clearly stated, Aham Bij Pradapita. I am seed giving father of this entire material world. I am seed giving father. So Madhusudan here clearly stated, in order to get self-realization, in order to establish the relation with me, you just have to surrender unto me. And once if you surrender unto me, then you will surely reach to me. This is what Madhusudan stated, this is what Madhav stated, this is what Krishna stated. This is why Krishna here clearly stated in verse number 27, chapter number 9. Krishna clearly stated here, Samoham sarva bhutesu nami dvesanti nami priyaha yo bhajanti tu mama bhaktani mahite tesu chapyaha. Samoham sarva bhutesu. I am equal to everyone. I neither envy nor partial with anyone. I am equal to all the people. All the creatures are in me, and I am also in all the creatures. But the person who has surrendered unto me and give up his all the activities result unto me, that particular person is very dear to my devotees are very always dear to me, and I will never let down my two devotees. There is a no partiality, because the Bhakta and Bhagwan relation, Lord Krishna always like his true devotee. If I am devotional services of Lord Krishna will definitely depart me from this material world. Lord Krishna will definitely give me the best things which I deserve because of my devotional practices. So try to get self-realization. Self-realization means the identify or establish the relation between you and God. That is called self-realization. अपनी आत्मा का दर्शन करना. The speculation of your own soul. The speculation of your own soul is similar as speculation of the super soul. There is no difference between the super soul and also the soul, because super soul, the soul is part of the super soul, part and parcel of the super soul. So we just have to understand these things. I hope you all can understand. If you have any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Radhe, Hare Krishna.